Hey study enthusiasts, welcome to another video of mine, and in this video I am doing another study with me obviously, and I challenged myself to do an all-nighter. And as you guys know, I am an early riser and I've been waking up at 4 for 2 years, from almost 2 years. I started it at the beginning of my 11th grade, and now it's the end of my 12th grade, and thankfully it actually worked for me and it's been actually helpful. Well, all of a sudden, to break that habit of waking up early has definitely impacted me. At the end of the day, if you stay tuned till the end of the video, you will come to know what actually happened. And here, basically, I'm in the library doing account sums, and I had really low battery, so I couldn't record the entire session of it. So here are some bits. I usually leave the library around 7 pm. This time, however, I had completed my work way ahead of time, and instead of leaving early, I thought to read the book Unstoppable. Well, I chilled around from 7 to 9 and I was watching my favorite show, Impractical Jokers. So I got back to work with accounts, and I'm definitely putting in more effort as I don't feel I am at my best in accounts compared to other subjects. Well, I started with economics, and as you can see, it's pretty late already. If you guys might be wondering whether I was always an early riser, the answer is no, I wasn't. And 2 years back, I stopped waking up late. I decided that it's time to change and do something drastically different, and I started waking up at 4 o'clock. From waking up at 7-8 o'clock to directly 4 o'clock was definitely a crazy idea to me back then, but then it definitely changed me. And I'm not giving any shade to the night owls, because I was one. I was a totally devoted night owl, and when I was in 10th standard, I remember sleeping around 3-4 o'clock after studying, and now I wake up at 4 o'clock. And it's nothing wrong being a night owl, because I ended up getting really good marks in 10th standard, and I used to always feel so bad, and I used to feel really worried when I would see the statistics when they would mention that night owls tend to be less effective and they tend to get lower grades. And I wanted to prove those guys wrong, and I did eventually. I did get good marks in 10th standard, but there's nothing wrong with night owls or early risers. Both are effective. It depends on your passion, it depends on how motivated you are to study, and it just totally, you should try out both of them to see which suits you the most. And for me, after 2 years of not being a night owl and suddenly being one for one day, it did not work for me. I finished studying around 3 a.m. and I could not sleep at any cost. This was definite fail for me. So I tried really hard to sleep, and I ended up sleeping really late. Even though I slept at 3 a.m, 4 a.m, I ended up sleeping around 6 or 5, 7 a.m. I don't know, my brain was really active at that time. And anyways, that's the result. I hope you guys like this video. Hope you share it and stay motivated and be productive.